Hey guys, it's Dr. Dragonite, and welcome to the first episode of Runescape Rambles. Today's topics are going to be about playing the game for fun and making sure you're enjoying what you're doing and not feeling like it's just a chore all the time to keep up with things. So right now I'm just doing raids in the background, and one of the reasons I like to do raids is because I can go to the Chambers of Zarek and I can hit up all my friends and say, "Hey guys, wanna go do this activity together?" And it gives us the chance to kind of progress our accounts together. We split all our loots. We don't have any fear of somebody running off with a T-bow or something because we played together for like so long now, and it's just one of those things where, like, once you find a good group of players to play with, you should try and play with them because they'll make the game a lot more enjoyable and you're going to have a lot more fun playing with like a couple people who you can really trust and you have good conversations with and you vibe with. Now, that being said, you should never feel like you have to kind of do activities in the game. There's a new mini game for construction that came out. Gives you some slower XP, saves you some money and stuff, but it's the kind of thing where you have to pay attention to, and maybe you don't want to talk to people while you're doing it. Maybe you just want to keep going, and you always have the option of turning your private off, or sometimes my friends say, "Hey, let's go do this boss in the wildy," and I don't really like the wildy for multiple reasons. Um, the point is that you have to make sure you're doing whatever you enjoy in the game because you enjoy it and not because somebody else wants you to do it. If you really don't want to do something and you have a big group of friends, all you gotta do is tell them, "No, I don't want to go do that. I'm gonna go do this other thing. That's not something I enjoy, so it's not something I'm gonna go do." And they should understand that. Like, if you don't want to go to the nightmare because you don't have good enough computer or you don't want to pay attention enough and you'd rather go to Bandos because Bandos is a little more chill than Nightmare in terms of looking at your screen and making sure you're praying the right thing and all that, then maybe that's what you enjoy and that's what you should try and focus on in the game. Now, you don't have to focus on everything. I'm actually in the background of all this PVM stuff. I'm going for a max cape. I don't necessarily enjoy every single skill, but it's a really nice break from doing things to be able to just have it in the background of your computer, know you're getting some XP, and I really enjoyed the game going around being able to teleport everywhere in the game. And I think a max cape is going to help me enjoy it a lot more, which is why I'm going for it. It doesn't mean everybody has to go for a max cape just so that they can teleport all over the game. It doesn't mean that you have to train rune crafting. It's, in my opinion, a very boring skill. Training skills is one of those things where they give you perks at the end, but if you're not going to use the skill, you probably don't have to train it. Because if you're a PKer, there's no reason you have to make your own potions. You can buy them from other people. It'll save you time. It will save you energy. You don't have to spend the like 200 mil getting 99 herbal or whatever it is. So sometimes there's just no point to training something that you're never going to use. And the reason I say this is because it's really important to focus on the things that you enjoy in the game. And if you're not enjoying something in the game, you probably shouldn't be playing it for that reason. And if you need to find something to enjoy in the game, try some different content. Maybe what you're doing, if you're not enjoying what you're doing in the game, needs to be switched up, because that's one of the things about RuneScape is there's so much content that unless you can play 20 hours a day, there's no way you can get to all of it. So even with things that you don't like, there's no way you'll have time to make it to everything. So you should try and focus on the things that you do enjoy, and if you do that, you'll have a much better time playing the game. Now, that being said, everybody has their ways they play different. So if you feel like you don't want to play with a group of people, you don't have to. I have friends that turn their private off and they just skill all the time, and they don't go bossing or anything. And that's totally fine. If that's how they like to play the game, that's how they like to play the game. So you can't really say, hey, you're playing the game wrong, because the game has so many different ways to play and so many different things to do that you can't really go wrong with the game. There's something for everybody, whether you want to watch movies and play in the background, or you want to focus on the game itself and kill a boss that could drop you all the money you ever need in the world. You don't need like the best gear. It's helpful. It's fun to use, in my opinion, but it's not something you need to focus on getting necessarily. If you have friends that can lend you stuff and they trust you, and maybe you know them in real life and they'll lend you a T-bow, try using a T-bow. See if you like it. If you like it, then that's something you should maybe focus on making one of your goals to go for. To get it, you're probably going to have to do a lot of bossing. Even if you did all the skilling in the game with like profitable methods, it would take you like pretty much every single resource gathering skills materials to buy a T-bow. So I don't recommend you go skill for 600 plus hours to get a T-bow. I would recommend you find a group of friends together, go do some bosses, and overall you'll make faster money. But you'll also be doing content, hopefully, that you enjoy to get a T-bow. A T-bow is used for PVM, so if you don't enjoy the stuff that a T-bow is used for, don't try and go get one. So I hope everyone understands that it's okay to play alone. It's okay to play with friends. If you don't enjoy PVM, don't do it. If you only enjoy skilling, that's fine too. There's kind of something for everybody in this game, and I hope that everybody can really learn to focus on the things they enjoy instead of having to go do something they don't. Because that's really where a lot of people's frustration comes, is from feeling like they're forced to go do certain things so that they can do other things. And if you've seen King Condor's channel, then he's pretty awesome. He'll show you don't need the best gear in the game to do anything. You can just have fun playing the game, even if you suck at it. So I hope you guys enjoy the next couple clips of some drops that my friends have gotten while raiding. Unfortunately, none of them are in my name. I'm quite unfortunate in the fact that I see a lot of drops, but I don't have it really any in my collection log. I have 2 drops and who knows how many kills at this point, but it's been a long time. But it's not about me getting the drops. That's not what I enjoy. It doesn't matter who to me gets the drop at the end of the raid. If there's a drop, it's exciting to me because somebody just got something for everybody to kind of share. And so that's why I do raids in groups and stuff with people. It's what I enjoy doing, and I hope you guys can all also find that kind of thing you enjoy doing, or those friends you can kind of vibe and click with and have a conversation, look forward to talking to, and just overall enjoy the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.